Okay, looks like it's working now. Perfect. Looks like it's working now. And now let's get this stream started. So pretty much here's the plan for the stream. I'll start off by just doing some live trading for you guys in the background. And I'll just answer any questions in the chat, and we can do some live price breakdowns or just like trading tips and stuff. So pretty much what I'm trading right now is gonna be these 1 minute kind of contracts on here, just because this is like really quick and I can do some live trading versus kind of just staring at a chart for a very long time and not really taking any trades. Yeah, but this is pretty hit or miss, just as a heads up, because I'm gonna be using the 5-second chart to analyze the 1 minute, right? Yeah, this is just for fun. I just put in like I think $100 a while ago into this account just for doing live streams and just having fun with this. Okay, the mic is working great. But yeah, BTC kind of got destroyed the past hour. Just so many longs were liquidated. I'll probably be looking to go short, just cause these payouts on the shorts overall have just been better. I don't know why people are so into going long on these 1 minute contracts when really we've been in the red for most of the day. Oh, oops, forgot to put in the position. Okay, I see a question. What's the site called? This site is like called Hexrow. I think that's how you say it. And I'm using the Recked feature. So how it works is pretty much if I think the price is gonna go up within this certain time frame, like form a green candle, then I'd go moon. Or if I think it's gonna form a red candle, I'd go Recked. And it's pretty much just like really short time frame futures. Looks like this trade is playing out in our favor right now. And we have a decent payout here. It's pretty much 50-50 on these. not the percentage. I mean, the percentage gained is 50-50, not the probability. But yeah, just leave your questions and comments in the chat, because I'll just pretty much be live trading until I get some questions, and then I can do some breakdowns of charts you guys want me to do. Like I have BTC here, ETH, Balancer, Comp, Matic, also some legacy stuff. Pretty much any chart. Okay, we're in the money on this one. That's good. Okay, so it looks like I'll probably go Recked again after this. And the reasoning is just, yeah, we just had no bullish volume. We've only had some green candles just to kind of as pullbacks, not really as moves by themselves. And until we kind of break this structure, just go enter Recked. Okay, looks like it's going our way again. Actually, it might be easier if I put the chart and this together. Like that. Oh, never mind. Can't do that. Back to the good old switcheroo. Okay. Yeah, I'd probably enter another Recked here. We also got 5-minute and 15-minute contracts, which are pretty interesting. Looks like price might be breaking down a bit more. Oh, okay, never mind. I think we might be... Actually, who knows what's gonna happen on this one. Let's just wait a bit. I think this was a close call, but I think, yeah, I think it was in the money. Oh, just by so, that was so close. I think I'll enter another one. I should just stack these, to be honest, because it really doesn't look like we're gonna do anything bullish right now. We might have a tiny little pullback or a retracement, but until we break these highs, take out this liquidity up here, move higher, I'll just be looking at mainly going wrecked. But look at this dead volume right here. Really nothing going on. This is gonna be close. These are all gonna be pretty close because of just how little volume we've got. Okay, I might cancel this entry right here. Looks like we're starting to move. If you guys have seen any of my analyses, you guys know that I like trading these like volume curves and how price likes to go from high volume to low volume to high volume, and this would be a larger one, and it also applies to the 5-second up to 5-day, 5-month, 5-year, to be honest. Looks like it is time to start thinking about going moon. Oh, I missed that one. Okay, that's fine. On these really small time frames where everything's moving really fast, you kind of just got to make your decision pretty quickly and kind of based on your trading intuition. And trading really shouldn't be based on intuition, but once you've seen enough charts, once you've been trading for a decent amount of time, you kind of get what's going on in price just by looking at it, or what's gonna happen. Let me use the fixed range on this bad boy. We have this massive volume spike right here. It's crazy right here. I'm expecting us to kind of, if we don't break down, probably come up to this point, take out some liquidity and move a bit higher. But it all has to do with what the whales want right now, because nothing's really clear. If you look at like a order book chart, the orders are just going crazy right now. It's really hard to gauge what's going on. Oh, looks like our moon is doing pretty well. It's gonna be close though, but if this does win, we got a 2.12x, which is pretty decent. Okay, that was good. We're in the money on that. And we're back to kind of this indecisiveness, right? I don't know if this is just a retracement or if we're just gonna move much lower, because we've been making lower highs. Not really looking at like anything still, so most likely just gonna chill. But yeah, we're not really getting that many viewers right now. YouTube algorithm hates me. I think I need to post like oh, I forgot to put a tag. There we go. Should help out a tiny bit. Okay, looks like we finally made a move. So I'll probably wait a bit longer for the move because we have some imbalance here. I'm not sure if price is just gonna go back down to catch some of these orders before moving higher. And we still really haven't broken these highs yet. We've just created a lot of almost equal highs, which is kind of telling me that price kind of wants to tap into the liquidity up here. But then again, this is the 5-second chart, so you really never know what's gonna happen. I see a new comment here. Someone said lowest 4-hour close since January. Do you want me to take a look at the BTC chart? Because if I take a look at the BTC chart I was looking at earlier, lowest 4-hour close since January. Are you talking about BTC? Since January. No, we haven't closed below the order block we formed in the beginning of the year. Have we? Actually, you might be right. Let's see, on the 4-hour, if we go like this, actually let me just use a horizontal line. Okay, that's our level. Let's come here. Oh yeah, you're right, man. I didn't even notice that. Holy, yeah, but we've definitely wicked below this level. So I still consider we still have a chance to kind of rebound as long as we don't break below this order block. We also have this wick here, all this kind of stuff. But yeah, we really never had a close below kind of this 50% level on the order block. So yeah, it could be something significant, but I'm not gonna just trade based off of that. Lowest daily close. Let's look at the daily. We haven't closed yet on the daily. No, we haven't closed yet on the daily. Our daily close yesterday was right here. So if we close here on the daily in 19 hours or 20 hours, then that would be the lowest close But yeah, you guys, you want me to do a BTC analysis right now? Because my thoughts on BTC have kind of changed. The Wyckoff is not looking very great right now. I mean, it could just be, this might just be like a multi-month Wyckoff accumulation, right? Sometimes you gotta be patient. Just because if this, I kind of ignored this as our selling climax, right? I kind of said the selling climax was kind of over here. But if this down here was the selling climax, this might have been the secondary test, and we still have a spring that's yet to come. So everything's a possibility still right now. So yeah, let me just do real quick a BTC analysis, because it seems like there's some more people in here. You guys want me to do a BTC analysis? Just put it in the chat or something. Because for BTC, I still see accumulation forming, which is still possible if this ends up being the test right here. And then we have profit targets up here. But it's also very likely that we are just gonna go much lower. But the volume really isn't there for me to make any massive decisions right now. Because for any moves during like low volume, I'd wait for volume to spike up again, and I like trading these volume kind of curves, right? Volume kind of slows down before picking up, whether it's picking up to go down or to go up. But at this point, there's just not enough volume to really figure out what's going on. Okay, back to some live trading. Looks like I'll probably go moon here. Just because we've just been kind of ranging in this range, so if this fails, then most likely we'll probably be going Recked from now on. No problem, man. Yeah, BTC, I usually don't even trade really swing trading or anything. I'd usually be looking at some scalps and stuff. So as for what the long-term price action is going to be, even though I do take a look at it pretty much every day just to see what's going on, I'm really not too invested in this because I don't really have a lot of I'm not really holding a lot of Bitcoin. Kind of sold all of it up here, but I would be interested in buying again if we get to these low levels, right? 20k. But if we don't and we form an accumulation, then I'd also be interested in buying because we can go much higher. Oh, I see another question. Are you trading to accumulate more BTC or make money? I think the goal is to make money. Whether I'm going to be accumulating more BTC to do that, I'm definitely trying to accumulate more Bitcoin. But I just have to wait to see what price does, right? Because if I just buy Bitcoin here and it goes to 20k, that's not a great deal, right? But if if I if I'm just so stuck at the 20k figure that I think I'm not gonna buy Bitcoin until it hits 20k, then I could be missing out on this accumulation forming, and maybe we never hit 20k. Maybe we just form an accumulation and move back to all-time highs, right? So you kind of have to see what's happening in the near term, right? But there's just so much FUD and hype and FOMO online that sometimes like people would just get disillusioned and either try to short here expecting it to go to 20k, or a lot of people would just be like blindly buying at like these levels expecting to hit 40 back to all-time highs. But I'm just trying to wait to see what actually happens. But if this does turn out to be an accumulation, then I would definitely get into BTC, whether that's spot buying or going long, just because of how much room we have for this to go up, right? I think a lot of people are saying 100k by the end of the year. I definitely think that's a possibility, but even if we just go from this level to back to our all-time highs, maybe at 60k, right, or 50k, that's still great trade right there. Hope I answered your question. But also something I'm actually looking to maybe buy pretty soon would be comp. This comp is looking pretty strong still. Ever since this double bottom, actually comp just went into my buy zone, which was below the 62% retracement. Ever since comp formed this double bottom and also an accumulation, right, it's just looked really strong. And also with comp, you can use the comp token for so many things that it's just good value. Like you can accumulate APYs on like if you're into that DeFi stuff, you can go on compound finance and lend out your compound to get some nice APY and also get bonus compound tokens. You can also just leverage your compound tokens by like using like Aave or compound to just borrow more compound if you think this is gonna go bullish. This price action is looking pretty messy right here. Looks like we've kind of been in an uptrend, so I'll be looking to go moon here. Also, this recent payout on the uptrend is pretty good. Let's take a look at the 5-minute. Oh, another question. How about Uni or Hope? On Uniswap, I don't think it's a good time to buy. I don't think you really need to take a look at the chart or anything. It's just not that great of a time to buy Uniswap right now because really it could just fall back to its January open, which is a really long way for it to go. I just wait to see how things play out, right? But you can never go wrong with hodling, right? If you're just spot buying, for sure Uni's probably gonna go higher at some point. It's just whether you're willing to wait or not. unlucky. I think I'd still be looking at a moon here. Yeah, price right now is just really tricky. This little range, it's just kind of hard to figure out what's really going on here. What I think most likely is going to happen is we just take out these highs. I think it's unlikely that we'll break this low, but who knows. There's been a lot of massive orders coming into BTC today. Just massive volume. Not massive volume, but like massive volume spikes, right? There's very low volume, and then you'll just have a load of volume come in. Okay, see another chat. I don't trust DeFi. It's not realistic to get 8% on stable coins or 6% on BTC. Seems like another Ponzi to me. I mean, yeah, I've definitely gotten scammed from DeFi before. Like, you can just look at this. Iron Finance was an absolute scam. I don't even know I had a bookmark there. I just remembered. They were offering like 2,000% APY on their stablecoin liquidity pair, and I know it's just like 200%. Like, even if this is a scam, like I'll just put in like a couple $100 just to see what's going on. Yeah, it was a scam. Their protocol pretty much stopped working, and you couldn't really redeem your stable coins. So definitely there's a lot of scams out there, but generally I think the staking stuff, and I really don't think if you're staking your stable coins to get like 6% or 5%, I think now the percentage is lower, like 4% to 8% to like 10% with rewards. I don't think that's too crazy, right? Because on centralized exchanges, they all have like liquidity mining there as well, where they'll give you like 10%. So I feel like the rates are more fair now, but there's definitely a lot of scams out there. Just pay attention to which ones are legit. What I can say is that Yearn Finance, like, they're legit. Obviously, they've been doing the DeFi stuff for so long, so I don't think they're going anywhere. There's a lot of institutional money there too, so it's really hard to imagine that it's a rug pull or anything like that, or a Ponzi scheme. And also Vesper. Vesper is pretty decent, even though their token is getting destroyed. Okay, let's look good. Okay, our recent contract expired in the money. That's pretty decent. But yeah, it's kind of hard to make any trades and have any conviction right now. Just not really looking great. On the 5-minute, doesn't look great either, right? I'm actually scared that this could go much lower because we didn't have a large revert, right? We went down, but we didn't have a large revert, which is kind of telling me that there's not really a lot of buying pressure down here. But we could just form a mini accumulation down here and then go higher, but see a comment. Yeah, uni and Wi-Fi is pretty good. Yeah, in my opinion as well. So if you're using that just to generate some passive income or yield or whatever, I think that should be relatively safe. Not financial advice, obviously, but I've also tried both Uniswap and Yearn Finance, and yeah, they're both pretty decent. But I still think that trading is obviously the most profitable. Those are just little bonuses, bonus ways to get passive income or just more yield on what you already hold. Okay, I'm gonna enter moon position here because it looks like price is starting to trend up, and I think this is gonna be a continuation play right here, because as I said earlier, these highs, they look like they want to be taken. We already took out these lows, so there's a lot of liquidity up here, and just the fact that I still think that obviously I have to fill out all these imbalances up there, but also there's just been a lot more strong buys than sells here, so looks like it's starting to play out. Yup, looks like it's playing out pretty well. Let me change this music, it's kind of annoying. Forgot to place the order. That's a rip. But yeah, looks like we're growing our account nicely. We've been actually winning a lot inside this really weird range. God, what is this music? Come on. Can I just get good? Do some hip hop. Okay, yeah, this is nice. Oh, okay, not looking too great. Looks like we're still ranging. That was a massive move, holy. Looks like it might be wise to just trade this range. This is looking decent here. And we have a really nice payout multiplier. So how this works is it's pretty much based on supply and demand liquidity. So people who think it's gonna go short put their money in here and Recked as collateral for the people moon and vice versa. So if it goes moon, then all the people who went moon get to take the money, the collateral from the people in Recked, and if it goes Recked, then they get the money locked in moon. So you pretty much kind of want to trade against the herd to get the best payout. Have I heard the news about the new COVID strain? I think, yeah. I've heard news about that. There's a new COVID strain out there. I think that's kind of what crashed. Isn't that what crashed the stock market today? Let me actually check stocks. Holy, what happened today? What was this correction? Let's just take a look at. Jesus, 3%. 3% in one day. Actually, this might actually be the end for the stock market, maybe the start of the end, to be honest. Like, this thing just needs to cool down. The stock market needs a correction, and everyone knows it, but yeah, this is a massive move today. Yeah, I've definitely heard about the new virus variant, but I don't know how many people have gotten it yet. But yeah, definitely people are scared of it, and this massive down move just shows just how unstable the stock market is right now, right? How all of this is just being held by literally nothing. Because I really don't see anyone trying to buy into the S&P 500 up here, right? So if we do see a retracement correction, it could be pretty large. Just look at what happened during Corona March. It might not be that large, but it'd definitely be massive, I think. Actually, it could be even larger just because of how overbought some of these hype stocks, tech stocks, meme stocks are. And what I'd be looking at if you guys are trying to short is actually probably SQQ, which is pretty much a short of the QQQ index. And if we just look at this right here, past couple days, it's already been a 10% move, actually more. 10% move in the past couple days. And I expect this thing to rally much higher. And yeah, this could be a very decent trade, to be honest. From $8 to 16, that's doubling your money right there. Even right now, from $9 to 16, that was March 2021, right? We're not even talking about Corona March levels. If we even see a 50% retracement, to these levels. That'd be insane, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not in this right now. But if the stock market does really start to have a massive downturn, then I'd definitely be looking to get into this. But yeah, guys, just leave all of your questions, comments, whatever in the chat. Looks like BTC is going lower again. Holy. I think I'll go for the moon play, because we haven't closed below this. So what I'm pretty much doing right now is I'm just trading 1 minute contracts on Bitcoin. Just because this is the most, I think, most entertaining way to trade on stream. It's pretty fast stuff. Pretty much looking at the 5-second to make my decisions. Here, looks like it's playing out pretty nicely. Even the payout isn't that great on this one, because we're trading with the herd here. Okay, that was perfect. That was in the money. I'll take another moon trade. Be interesting to look at the 5 minute as a trade too. Possibly we could be moving a bit higher. We could form maybe a bullish candle in the next one, but I'll just wait maybe 1 more minute to see what's gonna happen. Yeah, this is looking decent. Oh, some whales just bought massively. Sweet. I think I might go Recked on the next one, just to maybe trade the what is it, the retracement, just because the payout's gonna be better going on the Recked side. But even if we moon, it won't be that big of a deal, because we already made our money previous trade. Oh, looks like it's actually gonna play out perfectly. That's nice. It looks like we're in the money. I kind of wanted to hop into the 5 minute, but I missed that. Unlucky. I see another comment or whatever chat. Is trading these contracts profitable? I really can't say just yet because I've only been doing it for maybe like a few days, so I feel like these things are really hit or miss. It's so easy to double this account. Like I think I turned $100 into $270, and then I turned $270 back into $100. So definitely you can make a lot of money really quickly if you're trading the 1 minute and risking 5% like me. But I'm mostly just doing this for entertainment for you guys. That's why I put in $200 or $100 in here when I first started. But I will definitely update you guys on how this goes over the long term, right? But right now this is just for fun, just as an experiment, something to do on stream. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing some more live streams. But yeah, we'll definitely need to get some more viewers in here. But I think I'll have a more consistent live schedule. So probably, oh, looks like we'll go moon. Looks like it's a good time to go moon. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely have a more consistent live schedule. Probably go live every other day, maybe. Okay, this is gonna be in the money too. We're gonna be like 5 for 5, I think, past 5 trades. It's pretty decent. The balance hasn't actually grown that much. I think I might need to reload. I swear we've made more. Oh, this is just insane. I'm not really interested in getting long here. It's too much movement. There we go. I'm actually gonna get some water, so I'm just gonna pause. How do I pause this thing? Let's figure this out. How does this work? Okay, there we go. Yup. be right back after I get some water. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's see this. Let's get rid of this. Just look at what's been happening so far. Looks like we had some massive orders come in. Just like I expected, we took out all these highs, using them as liquidity to move higher. We still have more imbalance we got to take out here, so probably just gonna go moon here. Okay. Oh, AJS, hi. Hey man, glad you tuned in for the stream. Right now I'm just doing some live trading on BTC contracts, and this is pretty much a contract on the 1 minute. I'm also here to answer pretty much any questions you got, and I'll just do analysis on any charts you guys want me to do. I think I already did one on BTC earlier. This is so close. Might still be looking at moon here. This is definitely be a higher probability moon. Oh, I missed it. But yeah, the payouts on moon here are pretty high. I don't know why. Maybe it's because people are expecting price to come back down to this level, which it could. AJS says a mini bounce to liquids on shorts. Yeah, honestly, probably. I'm just looking at like the 5 second to analyze the 1 minute chart, or this also works with the 1 minute chart actually. So yeah, there was a lot of shorting and probably people range trading before we took them all out. And if you want me to explain some of those concepts from my video, I can definitely do that on maybe a larger chart, because right now I'm really just looking at this smaller chart. But if we take a look at even if we take a look at this really small time frame chart, you can still see all the concepts playing out, right? So we had a massive volume down, creating all these imbalances, which I'll definitely make a video on. It's pretty much where there's a vacuum, where a lot of people's orders couldn't be filled because of just how rapidly price moved down. And then we pretty much had this range here. There could have been people trading the range, especially shorting this range. I definitely see a lot of people shorting this range because of how bearish this looks. Before we take out all those short stops, aka longs, right? To close the short, you have to place a long and use that as liquidity to move higher. Now it looks like we're actually going to make a genuine move higher if we don't break down here. Hopefully that helped answer your question. I could definitely do a more deep dive if you want me to. Just put it in the chat and I can just answer anything you guys need. Thank you. Oh bro, you're welcome. Right now, yeah, I'm just doing this stream for fun here. And this account is I just created yesterday, so we're just gonna be trading not that much money here, just doing it live for you guys. Even though this time frame is pretty tricky to trade, it's kind of hit or miss, but we've actually had a decent record today on live. Aren't you trading right now, though? You're answering our questions will distract you from it. No, man. Feel free to ask for anything, alright? The main goal of this stream is to answer you guys' questions. I can break down all these charts. I think I did a breakdown on the BTC chart earlier. I could do it again. I need to get rid of this chart. This chart is... but yeah, feel free to ask anything for any analysis. I also did analysis on the stock market, I think 10 minutes ago or something like that. But yeah, the main goal of the stream is to help you guys out, and then I'm just doing this trading in the background, just for entertainment purposes. I'm not really trading with a lot of balance here anyway. I put in $100 a couple days ago. Somehow it's at 240 now, but then again, I've also lost it back to 100. And it's just wishy-washy, so I really don't know if this counts really as trading here, because just of how volatile this all is. Have you seen Dash pump and dump yesterday? Unfortunately, I didn't really check out the Dash chart. I've just been looking at BTC for the most part, as well as some stocks. Not some stocks, the S&P 500. But I could take a look at Dash here. Let's take a look at Dash. I'm assuming you're talking about the crypto, not the stock. It dumped yesterday. Okay, yeah. I think that's probably just because of there's a pump too, yeah. I'm not really sure why there's a pump. I'm guessing it's news related, or it might just be whale manipulation. But yeah, looks like we're just gonna move much lower. Actually, dash might be a really good short opportunity here. Yeah, it might be an amazing short here, because look at this massive imbalance. Either way, I'll just explain something real quick that might help you guys in your trading. So a lot of people like using the phrase pump or dump, and they'd see this as a pump or dump, right? We pumped up and then we dumped. But this is just how pretty much anything goes. And what I'm talking about is when we have a massive up move without, so if we have this massive candle, right, and this inside of this body of the candle, we don't have any this is pretty much an imbalance here. So we have a massive candle body, but the candles on the right side and left side don't fill out this body. Therefore, we have this massive imbalance, right? Price imbalance, where people who wanted to maybe short or buy in here didn't get the opportunity, and that's what we call imbalance. And price will usually gravitate to fill this imbalance out. So price would go all the way here to fill this imbalance out. And they're on pretty much every time frame. Yeah, this is definitely some manipulation here. Either, yeah, this could not have been news. It's just someone buying this up super hard. Because even on the 5 minute, look at this. Look at this. I don't even know what to say about this, to be honest. It could actually be some massive news event along with insider like buying or something. I really have no clue. But yeah, it looks like it definitely wants to move lower, especially if BTC does. Hopefully that answered your question. Oh, I missed that. It looks like BTC is just kind of trending down slowly, slow bleeding. Because we also have imbalance here, right? Thanks, man. Can't wait for the next video to drop. Thanks. Yeah, next video I'm probably gonna do imbalance, to be honest. It's probably one of the most helpful. It's so useful in trading, to be honest. I feel like you could be profitable off of trading imbalance alone if you had really good trade management and entry. Yeah, so I'll probably do a video on imbalance next. And then AJ, is it caused by someone buying it in a massive volume and then all the shorts get liquidated, making an even greater price movement, short covering? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the dash pump? On what happened to dash, I can't really give you an expert answer, to be honest, because I'm not really sure what happened. I could search it up, or we could look at the let's just look at a book map to see what happened actually yesterday. Giving you guys the secrets right here. Yep, okay. Guess you're talking about dash. Okay, perfect. So do they have dash here? Okay. It's gonna take a while to load. Bro, if you want more views, try to use the hashtags in order to have the video pop up in searches. Yeah, man, I tried. Wait, how do you do the hashtag thing? I put the tags under the video, like I can show you. Because I'm new to this YouTube thing, man. Let's take a look. Like I put the... Where is it? I don't think I can find it right now, but there was like a part underneath the thing where it tells you to put your tags. And I just put like BTC, trading, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I definitely need to figure out how the algorithm works better so we can get to some more people. But for now, let's just take a look at Dash. And it's not loading. Okay, let's just trade while we wait. Okay, looks like that short we put was in the money. And it looks like, yeah, we're just slow bleeding back to probably this level. That's probably the lowest we'll go to before we actually completely break down. Live stream might be a bit hard to do, but if you publish a video, you can add the mainstream phrases. Yeah, man. Okay. You want me to do BTC? So yeah, BTC is not looking that great. The previous accumulation thing on BTC just completely broke down, right? All the previous accumulation stuff is broken down, like it just doesn't work. But what we could be forming is actually a long-term accumulation, which is what kind of gets me excited. If we do form like a multi-month accumulation, then BTC could literally blow up. Because if before I kind of ignored this massive wick as the preliminary what is it, or selling climax or whatever. Why don't I have that here? Selling climax. I kind of ignored this as the selling climax just because it was bro, I can't talk. It was mostly like liquidations and stuff on Binance that caused this, as well as like stuff that was going on in synthetics over leveraged people. So I kind of put it up here, but really the actual selling climax was here, and we really didn't have a spring yet, right? I put this as the spring for my earlier model of the Wyckoff accumulation thing, but really this could just be a ST, right? This was pretty much secondary test of this low, and then this last move could be the spring, right, where we take out these equal lows and use that as liquidity to move higher, because this just doesn't look like a redistribution either. If we take a look at what a redistribution looks like, you just search this up. We usually have a creek before we break down lower. yeah, you can see pretty much what the redistribution would look like. Let's get a good view of it here. This is one model, right? Where we have our selling climax, automatic rally, sign of weakness, and then we have our UTAD before moving lower. But if we actually look at what happened to BTC, we have our selling climax, and then we have pretty much nothing. You could argue that we had a UTAD here, but it really didn't even hit our automatic rally. So I doubt it. Could definitely be a redistribution that's happening right now, but this volume just isn't convincing, right? For redistributions, accumulations, distributions, pretty much anything where we're breaking out from a consolidation level, you want to see the volume kind of form this bell curve where we have a lot of volume on the down move, and then we consolidate, right, and just make a range with very low volume before we make a massive move with high volume. But look at this move down. Literally no volume. We've been getting less and less volume every day, and it's not convincing. And same thing here. I was looking at the RSI, right? I usually don't use indicators, but indicators are, I guess RSI and MACD and all that kind of stuff, they're, as well as moving averages, are decent for larger time frames. But if you're kind of just trading, like day trading, right, intraday trading, then they're garbage. But on larger time frames, they work decent, right? Because if we have this multi-month bull div, then it's eventually probably going to play out, versus when you get bull divs on like the 5-minute chart and you just constantly get faked out. That's not great. Maybe a lot of big money are thinking the same thing. That's why it's ranging. Are you talking about BTC? It's just ranging because it is. Like, I don't think there's a particular reason for it to be ranging. It's just in a range that can't escape, and with a bearish bias so far, this could definitely be accumulation, right? But you can't really know until it plays out. Yeah, you can't really know until it plays out, especially because with the COVID stuff. Yeah, with the COVID stuff and stocks, right? If the stock market crashes this month or next month or this year, how will it affect crypto? We don't know yet. So even if this looked like a perfect accumulation, I'd still be a bit wary to really get in until it kind of is completely confirmed. They're waiting for the move yet. Bearish and bullish whales are not taking any action right now. No, whales are doing, at least today, like, look at this activity. Look at this. It's been whales all day. No retail has been getting in these markets. Like, you can just gauge what people are doing in the markets here, like on TradingView. It kind of helps. Just look at the chat. Look at this, right? For the most part, this is a decent way to figure out what people are thinking. And look at these guys. They never post anything on BTC because they're scared to trade it, right? And this is just what retail does. When they don't know what's going to happen, they just avoid trading it, right? Or they maybe just got wrecked by trading BTC. And they don't really trade low time frames too much, I don't think. And when they do, they get wrecked because indicators really don't work. And your chart patterns are not going to work. Yep, you think it's going to go up, it goes down, right? So there's been very little volume all day besides these massive pumps and massive just manipulation from the whales. it's, yeah, hopefully this will start working so I can show you Dash, but looks like it's not working. But let's just look at BTC, the order flow chart. I'm not an order flow trader or order book trader, whatever they're called, but sometimes just looking at this is helpful. So if we just take a look at what's been going on today, just look at the 5-minute bull bearish. So pretty much what this chart is showing you right now is the live actual orders that are going to the market for Bitcoin. Right, you're seeing what's actually happening. So these are the bids and these are the asks. And these show market orders, right? And this is just a heat map of all the orders. So the brighter the color, the bigger the amount of orders are here. So here we have like 13 bids on Bitcoin here. And so pretty much you can tell how little volume is really coming into the market and kind of why we broke down, right? We had this massive pump a bit earlier. I think, was it today or yesterday? Oh, it was today. So we had this massive sell limit order here, just a massive sell limit order that was pulled right at the last second. As soon as this buy limit order was placed, right? This was clear manipulation, right? At the last second, this person took out their buy limit order, their sell limit order as soon as they saw this buy limit order come in. And we can see that they took it out because it wasn't filled. Or never mind, we actually did fill this. So we just took this out as liquidity. And some whale just market ordered bought through this and used this as liquidity to push it higher. Because above here, we really had nothing to push price down. Interesting chart. Yeah, bro. This chart is just, it's pretty cool. It's a really cool way of seeing what's actually going on in the market. And you can see all the manipulation, everything that's happening. Even though it's not the most practical way to trade, I think. Because with this chart, everything's happening so fast and stuff is happening live. You really have to keep track of what's happening live because all of this stuff is hindsight, right? But this really helps you see whether your trade was correct and why you traded that way and how the institutions got involved, right? Especially if you're an institutional trader like I am. So yeah, we pretty much up here, we had a load of weakness. We pretty much had no more buy limit orders here, and we just had this empty space down here where price would just fall through. And as soon as we had this massive sell limit order, guess what happened? People took all of their buy limit orders off the table, and price just crashed through here as to be expected. And yeah. We were in this range where there was a lot of buys, a lot of sells, market orders left and right. And then we moved up again. Just off of some order blocks, right? You can see this is an order block right here. And then we ran into a lot of selling pressure up there. And now we're back to the live part. So now let's just get back to our live trading. Yeah, today we're doing pretty decent on this live stream. Okay, the stream is still working correctly. Yeah, it's looking bullish for us right now. And if we see what's happening on this chart, we have some sell limit orders here, but we just have a lot of market orders, and actually looks like price will be going lower because of this massive sell order right here. I'll probably look to go Recked here, just from what I saw from the order flow chart. Maybe you can just trade and talking about your decision on making each trade. Yep, that's the plan. So pretty much I took this Recked position on the 1 minute because of, number one, we create a lot of imbalance here, and even though this is probably not the highest probability trade right now, I kind of want to get the good payout if it does play out, because how this system works is if you go Recked, you're putting your money into this. Never mind, I'm with the herd. So pretty much what's happening here is when you go Recked or Moon, you put your money on one side of the trade as collateral for the other people. So if it goes Recked, then you get all the money placed in Moon. It's distributed among the people that went Recked. And if it goes Moon, then the people who went Moon get the money that the people in Recked put in. So you kind of want to trade against the herd to get the maximum returns. But looks like it's playing out in our favor, and we're gonna be in the money on this trade. I'm gonna go Recked again. Oh shoot. As soon as I say that, we have a massive order that comes in. But it still looks like we are going bearish. Yeah, we're going mega bearish right now with all of these sell limits coming in. Hope you guys are finding this insightful and not too complicated. I know when I pulled up the order flow chart, probably you guys haven't seen it before. I don't use it too often either, but it just helps you visualize what's going on. It looks like price is moving in our favor. Yup, perfect. 2 for 2 right here. And I think today we grew our account. I forgot what we started at, but I think we started like 210. We're at 290. So doing pretty good for ourselves. Yeah, this stream is really educational. A bit complicated. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, there's some concepts here that I definitely need to make videos on just to dive deeper in them, because the stream is today just kind of just a chill stream, but I could also do educational streams where I just teach you guys the whole time. But for that, I probably need some more viewers because yeah, or else I'd just be teaching like 2 of you guys versus making a video where I can reach a lot more people. Pretty much right now, price is pretty indecisive right here. We have a massive sell order up there. Not a lot of buying. So it looks like we're probably favoring going short here. And also just because the payout was better here. I feel like a lot of people right now are trying to go long, trying to go moon, because they see this bullish candle, right? So if this candle plays out, I feel like a lot more people will try to go moon, and that's where we'll go come on, forgot to put the order in. Actually saved me. I still think we're gonna have some type of correction down. Oh yeah, we had pretty big market orders up here.
Always remember the time we spent together.
This is playing out nicely. It's probably gonna be decently close though, because I think we're starting to move up again. So I think I might be going moon after this trade plays out. Just because look at this buy volume versus this weak sell volume here. Your opinion on this type of analysis? He also doesn't use indicators. Well, what do you want my opinion on?
For scaring those things away.
Oh, unlucky. That was out of the money on that trade. But yeah, what did you want me my opinion on, AJ? This is gonna be difficult to trade. We're not really moving at all. Like the way he thinks it is still retail thinking. Who are you talking about? Who's he? Are you talking about a specific trader on YouTube or?
This is for you.
This guy analysis. Wait, who's this guy? Is his name literally this guy analysis? Or am I missing something here? Looks like we're moving a bit higher. Yep. The link above. The link above. Project Syndicate in TradingView. Oh, some TradingView guy. I don't really trust anything I see on TradingView, so let's just see. TradingView, Project Syndicate. Holy 40,000 followers. Oh no. Not the harmonic patterns. Let's just see if they've actually worked. I mean, is it this guy? I'm just shaking my head right now, man. I don't know what to say. I think this guy's clearly a scammer. He's literally posting ideas that are gonna play out in 10 years. Like, how are you supposed to trade this? In 2025, you're gonna buy in 2025. So why doesn't he just post this in 2025? Right? Clearly this guy is just posting stuff so he can get likes and follows. Why get subbed to me? Like, come on. No explanation for what this is. Yeah. Can we see any of his actual trades? I mean, I don't really want to make judgment just based on... Seriously? He doesn't have any actual trades that he takes. Uses long term. This is what I mean, man. I don't really... These guys aren't real traders. Like, you can just... Anyone knows to buy low. Or, like, you could just spot. Just buy Bitcoin at like 60k and wait to sell when it gets to 100k at some point, and you can claim you're a genius. But I don't know, man. Let me just see some more of his stuff. Yeah, man. It's not looking too good for him right now. Maybe I'm just not looking at his good ideas. But does he post ideas like constantly? Yeah, man. Yeah, this is what I don't like about TradingView and all these trading sites. It's that like when I used to post ideas constantly, then I'd sure get some more likes and comments and stuff, but there's really not that much to trade every single day. You have to snipe the entries. You have to find good setups, right? Unless you're scalping like me, then you can find lots of trades every day. But I can't post that stuff on TradingView, right? You see how when I post my stuff on TradingView, I usually post it after it's happened or like in the middle, not because I'm trying to fake my trades and do stuff in hindsight. But obviously that's because I'm literally trading on like the 1 minute, and I sometimes trade on 30-second. And by the time I'm done typing this post and putting in the hashtags, it's already over here. Or I just don't want to put this out there before I put in the trade so people can copy me, right? And it just doesn't look good on 15-minute, which is the smallest time frame you can put on TradingView. No, he keeps updating the idea he previously posts every week or month. Oh, makes sense. That's why he has so many ideas. But let's just take a look at some of his older ideas to see if they've played out. Jesus, there's so many. Let's just go to... So is... I don't really get this. Does he mean buy here and sell up there? Like take profit here? But where's the stop? So the stop is this line? Or you could sell... Oh, this is just swing trading, I think. Yup, doesn't work, man. Yeah, AJ, I'll explain to you why this stuff isn't legit. Like, if we just look at this idea, if trading was this easy, man, everyone would be a billionaire. Like, you don't need to be a trading view guy to figure out this pattern. Like, how should I trade literally this pattern? Obviously, I'd buy here, sell here, short here, close the short here, right? There's a reason why price blew up and then went much lower, right? I told you there's liquidity up here, liquidity down here. When the institutions see that you're looking back in retrospect on price and see that price is making equal highs and equal lows, you're thinking that, oh, I just trade the short up here and buy down here, right? And what do the institutions know? They know that you're thinking that, so your stops are going to be up here and down here. And what do? They liquidate you. Easy peasy, right? Let's look at some other stuff. Whenever there's a clear trend forming, right? If everyone sees it, then you cannot make money on that. It's just I know what you can do for your ideas though. There are many salty people on TradingView. Yeah. I actually haven't gotten that much salt on TradingView, to be honest. Most people appreciate the stuff I'm doing there, but like it's probably because I don't have a large following on TradingView anyway. But yeah, I don't really care how many followers I have on TradingView. I don't really post that many ideas anymore. I just post like stuff that I think could be beneficial, right? Like this, I just posted this because this is just to show pretty much what my trading looks like. So I took a trade here, and all this stuff. Whereas people just take trades once a year. Like this would be like a once in a year play on the 16-hour chart. And yep, this played out and then got destroyed. Did it play out? Yup, I think. Cool. Coinbase. Link USD. And this was actually May. This was right before the crypto crash. But yeah, I think you can definitely make some money with chart patterns and stuff, but then again, you don't want to draw chart patterns on stuff that doesn't exist. Like what even is this parabolic channel? If you can just draw circles, if I just draw a circle, if I see this and I just draw this, right, and what do? I draw like this and call it something, and I say that price can go up or down from here. Like, no shit. But what I think you need to learn is just price action and just not to focus on chart patterns. Like, people were talking about BTC head and shoulders here, right? Look at this head and shoulders. Doesn't play out. Head and shoulders again here, or whatever retail does. I don't know, man. And also head and shoulders. They can always say head and shoulders in hindsight and say that it works. Like here, head and shoulders, so obvious. But these things rarely play out. Like, I think it's a 50%. If you search up highest probability chart patterns. I think the highest probability ones are the bull flags and bear flags at 67%. Actually, this is a pretty decent success rate. But yeah, they're pretty much, I don't know what they base this on, but I definitely know that the bull flag and bear flag can definitely work, but this would just be a reaccumulation. This would literally just be a redistribution. And this ascending triangle, descending triangle, these work out like, I'd say these are 50-50 if you just rely on their chart pattern. Because a lot of the times what will happen when there's a descending triangle or ascending triangle is price will literally just break down the other way. Because if everyone sees the ascending triangle forming, right? Let me just draw something real quick. So let's say we have an ascending triangle here, and price is forming this ascending triangle, and retail is expecting it to break up like that. Hopefully you find this helpful, because this is going to be some really useful information coming up. So if retail is thinking this is going to break up, right, from this ascending triangle pattern, what are they going to do? They're going to try to either breakout trade up here. There's going to be a lot of liquidity up here. And the concept of the ascending triangle is that there's a lot of people shorting up here and their stop losses are up here. So what they're going to want to do is they're going to want to take the breakout trade here, right? That's the concept of breakout trading. So they're going to breakout trade, aka take out the sell side liquidity or the buy side liquidity from the sellers and take price higher. But you're not an institution, so you don't decide where price goes. They decide where it goes. So if they want to just take this liquidity and then use that to sell price down, they could easily do that as well. So a lot of the times what you'll see for ascending triangle is a quote-unquote success, but it literally just goes up like a tiny bit before just dumping. So that's what you want to be careful of. If you're trading this, just if you see this forming, honestly, either wait for it to either just start trading and sniping entries to go long as soon as you see a bullish structure forming. That way, like, you can just be selling up here, right? You don't need to be waiting for a breakout to happen. Breakout trading is not a good idea. Just avoid breakout trading unless it's on very high time frames. But avoid the breakout trading that's extremely obvious, right? Avoid what everyone else is doing. If you know, and your grandma knows, and literally every single trader knows that they're gonna go long here and that there's stops here, then obviously the institutions know as well. So as soon as you go long, they're gonna go short and destroy you. It's a lose-lose game for everyone except the institutions. And honestly, now that these concepts exist, I doubt there's gonna be anyone trying to short up here, right? Targeting some like a trend line. The whole concept of these chart patterns just doesn't really hold up. And that's why I also don't like people who treat Wyckoff as a chart pattern, right? Because if you just try to use Wyckoff as a chart pattern, then you're going to be missing the whole point of Wyckoff. You're going to be probably losing money instead of making money with one of the best systems. Just because Wyckoff is just meant to be a schematic to show what institutions are doing. But if you interpret something that looks like Wyckoff, but there's actually no manipulation or institutions getting in, and you try to trade off of that, you're not going to be successful. Hopefully that helped you guys. But yeah, back to the live trading. It looks like we're breaking down. So it's a good idea to enter this Recked position. And on the 5 minute, not looking great either. That's what happens to XLM. What's XLM? I think I heard of it. Yep, that helps. Thank you. No problem, man. XLM. Bro, is this XLM? Oh, this got destroyed. Jesus. This just looks very bearish. XLM is that it's like Ripple, right? I think I've heard of it. Okay, so it tries to compete with XRP. I also heard news that like XRP is kind of winning against the SEC, so it could be good for crypto. Who knows? Okay, I'm gonna be focusing on these contracts now. Try to get this account to $300 before 11. So that's gonna be, we've got 20 minutes left pretty much, and if I risk 5% on every trade, I probably need to win seven more trades or like 5 more trades in a row. Both are heavily manipulated because of the whales. Yeah, I mainly just look at BTC because that's where most of the institutional money is. And has the highest trading volume, so I kind of get what's gonna happen. But with this, like it's harder to tell what's gonna happen. Let's just look at XLM. First, let me get in along here. Yeah, how would I trade this? So looking at this chart, this is so straightforward to trade, right? I think I talked about this in my liquidity video, but pretty much we're just taking out daily highs here. Once we created this swing low, we were bullish and we began taking out buy side liquidity form of sell stops. So as soon as this day was over and we took out the highs on this day, what I'd do is I'd see we're pulling back into this level and filling out these imbalances, right? So I'd enter probably, this is an hour chart, so if I'd go on the 5-minute chart and look for entry somewhere here in this imbalance, right? And then I'd target this day's high, and guess what? The next day we break this day's high, and I'd probably take most of my profit, and then I just leave some to trail, right? And it would go up here, and I'd probably get stopped out here. And look at this trade. Let's say we got a bad entry up here, and our stop was down here. And we targeted this. Look at this, 3.5 R, beautiful trade, plus our partial, which went up here. So we'd probably make average about like 4.3 R, something like that. And then same thing for the next day, right? There's no reason for the bullish trend to stop, so we wait for a pullback. And we did make a pullback. We didn't fill this imbalance out, but we created a order block here. So I'd wait for price to trade into the order block and then take along here, right? And then target this day's liquidity, right? And stop loss below the order block right there. even though this looks really tiny, look at the R here, almost 6R. So this is how you can be profitable with the institutional trading, right? Or just using liquidity. This is not complicated at all. You don't have to wait months to get a really bad trade on a chart pattern, right? What people need to understand is that you can win every single day. You don't need to wait for the stars to align to make money. And then it's so straightforward here, right? As soon as we had this swing high form, then we literally just went into the, like, actually I should have traded this, man. You should have put me on this. Cuz this just looks like a perfect chart to trade. Like, we took out the daily lows every day. We made lower highs, right? Okay, let me see the chart. You think investing in Grayscale portfolio is a good idea? What I mean is to invest in the currencies that Grayscale currently has. Grayscale, just do your own research. I'd give that as the biggest advice. Grayscale, they have like a bunch of, how do I say, shit coins. Like, don't invest in ETC just because Grayscale does, or don't get Doge. I think they have Doge too. And don't get BAT. BAT sucks too. I mean, you could probably make money on all of those trading wise, but investing wise, like, I doubt any of them are going to outperform BTC, unless you have a crazy alt season or something like that. Shoot. Okay, I think that was in the money. Our last one. Now it looks like, yep, we're gonna go moon. So hopefully that answered your question, man. And hopefully you got some insight from that, just how I trade the XLM thing. Because that honestly looked like a perfect pair to trade XLM USDT. Honestly looks really clean chart, at least from the past month. Okay, looks like this trade is going in our way. You could, oh, okay. I wasn't able to get in. Thanks for the set of examples. Thanks, man. Yeah. Trying to get this channel up. Try to help you guys out. Yeah, we just need to spread better information in the crypto community, to be honest. Because there's so much good info, like, actually not so much. I think there's more established information in like other markets, like I was gonna say the stock market, but stock people are really dumb right now. Just my opinion. Yeah, stock people are really dumb right now. Cause I put the stock people and crypto people kind of in the same group now, right? Because I feel like recently everyone's just been YOLOing into memes, and we've kind of forgotten like actual basics of trading and stuff and investing. But yeah, there's like other market communities and like other just markets have some better information, like forex. Like those people have been trading for so long, right? They already know what they're doing in the forex market. And people in crypto, man, I won't say that all of them don't know what they're doing, but there's too many people in crypto that just have no idea what they're doing. Right now, it looks like it still looks bullish to me. This probably will fake out a lot of people who are just looking at this 1 minute chart, who don't have the 5-second chart opened up, because I can see we're making higher highs, higher lows, but these guys look at this as just a drop down, so I'll probably go long here, to be honest. Get that juicy payout. Yep, looks like it's playing out in our favor. Yeah, there's too many crypto scammers. Yep, I agree with you, Chris X. There's definitely a lot of scams in crypto. I think it's getting better now, but even I've been scammed, not like by a guru or anything, but like a DeFi projects and stuff recently. Yeah, I think there's too many people, not just in crypto, but in general, that just want to make money quickly and do it the easy way, right? They just want to put money into some magical website and have their money doubled in like 2 days, when it's realistically not gonna happen, right? You really just have to put in the work, right? Especially if you're trying to make money trading. There's too many people just want to get rich quick, when it's not possible to get rich quick. You got to put in the time to cultivate a skill like trading or whatever, and you have to be patient. By the way, is my live stream lagging? Hopefully it's not too laggy right now, because it kind of seems like it's lagging. Oh, is your YouTube live stream keeps getting disconnected? Yeah, hopefully it's not lagging too bad. Let's check this. Yeah, I think it might be a bit laggy. That's my bad. Yeah, I'm gonna close this, see if it can improve. Is it better now, guys? hopefully it's better. I'll just continue the live trading. It looks like we're gonna still move a bit higher. Fill out these imbalances here. Yeah. Nishioka says yes. Okay. Is it still lagging though? Yes, a bit. Yeah. How do I fix this? I think it's just my internet. Hopefully it gets a bit better. I think it was fine earlier. Looks like this is playing out nicely. I'll just look for another moon setup. Also tell me guys, tell me if you guys want me to do more live streams like this, or what kind of live streams you want me to do. I think this live trading thing is pretty cool, but if you guys just want me to do like answering questions or just showing you guys how I trade or whatnot, then I could definitely do that too. Yeah, and if I get enough subscribers and stuff, we'll definitely try to do live lessons, because like I think that's the best way to learn stuff, honestly, to have some live interactions and stuff, answer questions. And this is playing out really nicely. Seems to be working fine now. Chris says it's better. Yeah, hopefully it is. Okay, that was in the money too. This is just looking pretty good. Kind of breaking down here, but yeah, we haven't broken down, so I'll probably go for another moon position here. While we're at it, let's take a look at some of these ideas in crypto here. So we got the Ichimoku plus trend lines. Oh, this is on the 12-hour. Never mind, I'm not gonna look at that. I think I already looked at this one, it failed, yep. Oh, looks like this trade is gonna go through nicely. I'm gonna wait a bit, but it still looks like we're gonna moon. loading. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, yeah, this failed too. Nice. Buy zone. Uni. No, this still has a long way to go lower, I think, on uni. We're doing pretty good for ourselves today. I think price is gonna moon a bit higher. Ethereum head and shoulder retest failed. Yeah, ETH is moving much lower for sure. ETH is looking much weaker than BTC. And ETH is still way... It still has a long way to go. I see that the latency is actually pretty bad here. Because I'm watching my own stream to see what's going on. And... I'm not that laggy anymore, but there's a lot of stream latency. Let's take a look at this. This is the worst kind of chart, man. Not even a comment on it. No setups, no nothing. Just random lines drawn around. Of course it's gonna respect one of these lines. Like, come on, man. It respected this, or like... If I just draw lines, this is what I hate to see. You hate to see just random lines being drawn and people actually believing that they mean something. Like, what is this? Like, look at this. Look at all these random lines I've drawn. Of course, at some time, price is gonna respect this line, and do something. Apparently, especially if pricing is moving one way, and all your lines are moving one way. Like, just makes me want to sigh. But what I can say about like trend-based stuff and fib-based stuff is like pitchforks. Like, people who like to use pitchforks, like this, right? Pitchforks don't work on low time frames, right? They're pretty much okay if you're looking at like what's happening over years of data. I'm pretty sure that same thing with MAs, right? MAs are pretty accurate over years of data. And by accurate, I mean like, they're most of the times, if you enter like a MA buy zone, you buy, it ends up being profitable, but you're not really getting the best entry. It's just a general guideline. So if you have this here and the buy zone is like down here, price will just like kind of dip in here for a while, maybe go a bit lower and then come up, and people will say, oh, look, the pitchfork held. Or maybe we never reach that level and we just do this, and people will still say it's the pitchfork, right? When if I just delete this thing, I can just snipe an entry like right where it bottoms and then actually have a nice target. Besides, I like how you go through trading views ideas and explain why it won't work or why it will with your institutional trading POV. Yeah, for sure, man. And yeah, anyone who wants us to, anyone who is just, God, I can't talk today. What was I gonna say? pretty much anyone who says that their chart patterns or like indicator stuff works, I mean, if it works for them, good. Like, you don't have to change it, but it's highly unlikely that it'll work. Just my opinion, but also just based on evidence, 90% of traders are not profitable. And out of that 10%, I'm pretty sure 90% of that 10% is just trading part-time or doing like trend following trades, right? And out of that 10% that are actually trading full-time professionally, only 1% of that 10% is actually living that trader lifestyle and actually making good gains. Yeah, so trading just isn't that easy, guys. And I think that's what turns some people off about like people who try to teach like the price action stuff and tell you you have to understand, you have to master trading psychology. And by trading psychology, I don't mean that like candlestick bullshit where you're they're like, oh, figure out what your neighbor is thinking when they're trading. I'm talking about your psychology as a trader, right? You have to know when to exit. You have to know you can't be greedy. You have to be greedy, but you can't be too greedy, right? You want to be safe, but not too safe. It's that balance, that mental balance, right? That will allow you to be profitable long term. Okay, that was in the money again. And look, we hit 300 bucks. Buy 11. Let's go. What did I say? That was our goal, guys. We did it. We did it. Let's go, baby. Yeah, I think I'll end the live stream pretty soon. Just put in your final questions, comments. Yeah. But yeah, we did good for this live stream, guys. Answered a lot of questions. I think reviewed what I think is gonna happen in the market soon. Talked about some currencies. Talked about trading. And yeah, we hit our goal, 300. Short time. Maybe just take one more trade. Just because of this chat latency. Perfect. Let's go in the money. We're at 315 now. And let's see if we can get this to like 500 at our next stream. Let's see, when am I gonna be streaming again? I'll just set up a stream, I think maybe I'll probably do one on Wednesday, probably at 8:30. Enter one here. Looks like this is playing out too. Kind of cutting it close on this trade though. Okay. Chris says, love the stream, thanks for the value, bro. Your channel is so underrated, man. It's definitely gonna blow up. Bro, thanks, man. That's the goal. That's the goal. And yeah, just gonna start streaming probably every other day now. So I'll have a stream scheduled for Wednesday, probably at the same time as today. Yeah, and just be sure to tune in. I'll probably be doing live trading like today too, with the same format, where I'll just live trade and just answer your questions at the end.